with all of your years of experience in education as a teacher, superintendent, national advisor for FFA, how do you approach leadership? How do you approach leadership?
I approach leadership with a servant's heart. I recently retired from being the local superintendent for our district, and probably didn't totally realize it until my retirement celebration, when someone gave me a gift, a very unusual gift. It was a clipboard and a towel. And it was on that was a summary of the difference between a clipboard leader and a towel leader. And I think I have it laid here somewhere, but it's basically that some leaders go through being a leader from a compliance standpoint. They're using the clipboard to check up on you and to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I think accountability is very important for leaders as well. But then there's the towel leader who uses the towel as, and if you were to biblically make the comparison with Jesus washing the feet of the disciples, wiping the feet of the disciples, wiping the sweat from the head of his disciples, or sometimes even using the towel to clean up a tear from someone. It was that towel leadership that I was referenced, and I think and I don't think myself of any similar level of Jesus, but at the same token, I think it's the relationship that builds the heart for servant type leadership. And I always felt like that I gave a lot of autonomy in the leaders that worked with me, but at the same time held them very accountable to some high expectations of making things happen in a very different way. But I tried to do that through my heart, almost like I did when I was teaching, and connecting to the hearts of my fellow leaders, just as I work to touch the hearts of my students.
That's great. And I love what you said there about towel leadership, being a towel leader and serving. In fact, as you also reference a biblical reference there, uh, Christ also mentioned that to be the greatest in the kingdom, you have to be a servant of all. And that's the best way I've noticed from top educators from around the nation, that all of them have a servant's heart.
And I was very blessed in my last job, my last leadership opportunity. And it's not my last, but it was the one I was hired for 6 years ago, and that I retired from being a superintendent of school district. Was that the Board of Education challenged me when they hired me to help the system become a system of servant leaders. And man, that was a great challenge. That was a great opportunity to know that I could lead a group of leaders to become servants to their community, to their parents, to their students.
That's great. That is great. That is awesome.